All right, so the first thing we need to do is establish the rhythm. So the rhythm's going to be the drum, and once we load the drum in, we see the beat is basically 121. And we can duplicate that by just hitting Command D, and that can just go on and on as long as it's a 4-bar. So now we have our main groove established. So let's create another layer here. So we need some groove shadows. So this would be the groove shadow layer, and we have a drum layer, which I'll go ahead and rename to drum. That way it's avoiding some confusion. Alright, so these are all the groove shadows we can drag in there. And we want to make sure we have our GS layer selected. So here's what it sounds like with the drum right now. And what we can do right off the bat is establish the quantization, which is the critical part and the beauty of the system. So we want to go to quantize time. It automatically sets it to an 1/8, and it seems to be like a perfect fit for that. Now, if we drag in another GS loop, we can simply drag it into this layer, or to avoid some congestion, we can create a new layer. But let's just drag another one into this layer. So here's another one right next to it. And we'll start here. We can actually select it and add a little bit more fine-tuning quantization. Wow, it just sounds so cool, like it was meant to be. Alright, so another thing we can do is adjust the individual parts of the groove shadow. Now it might get a little noisy here, but basically you can just drag all this stuff around. There are many other sophisticated things you can do here to sort of finesse all these little melodic lines. Now one thing I noticed is I accidentally put these into the drum, so let's fix that. And so to do that, we simply select the track and then press this little arrow, and it moved them to the groove shadow track. And it also moved the effects as well. Okay, so that's the gist of some basic things you can do here simply with a drum loop, groove shadow, and then the rest would be up to you.